Price, welcome to the show, man. Congratulations on the new project.
Appreciate you, man.
Colored is the name of the project. This is like kicking off the whole new wave, the whole new branch of your career.
Facts.
Explain to me the thought process of, I mean, audio push is always going to be audio push, but
facts.
But having to do like what inspired you to go solo for a project, or is there? I mean, are you in Octane? I know you guys are still cool, but like, are you guys still technically audio push?
Right. Yeah. Most definitely. Like we'll always be audio push. You know what I mean? That's my brother's shit since niggas was 12.
Right.
So, but we've also been audio push nonstop for 10 plus years since I was 17. You know.
Yeah.
Or something around there. Like actually longer than that, to be real. Shit, before we got popping, we got signed at that time. But I'm just saying that to say it's been a long time coming since we've like told our own story. You know, we've been having since we first were walking up on you in Arizona.
Vegas is when I first met you. Was in Vegas.
Facts. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Vegas, dog. Since niggas was popping
Like
in that back row, in the back joint.
Yeah.
You feel me? But even since then, you know, we've always had to just like fuse our story in a sense. And that shit just, you know, it's only so much you can do with that. Like we older. I got 2 sons.
You want to tell your story
full on. I got
unfiltered, raw. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got, as much as me and my brother are just alike in so many ways, we also aren't alike in so many ways. We have fully different views and a lot of different things, you know, and I feel like in the music and just this is the chance for me to like fully express it.
Yeah, for sure. So like you said, you have I feel like you always have kind of been like the more outspoken, like out of you and Octane. Like I feel like I know where you stand on a lot of things.
Yeah.
You're very opinionated.
Yeah.
So when I saw you announce this, I was like, oh, that's dope. Like,
yeah.
I really want to hear what this shit sounds like. And it came out really, I hit you like the album, the dope body of work. I know it's very tough, like to deliver like that when there's like people might be like, like
exactly.
It's very tough to deliver and exceed the expectations. Because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check it out. But I listened to it, I was like, oh, this shit is nice.
Most definitely, especially with all the like this out right now, like with all the all the music like that. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
It was a conscious, intentional decision that I made. Like one, just making this my direction, my sound, you know what I mean, and my message. But and then even with just this being the first project, like, cause I got another album dropping in January.
You're staying independent, right? For sure.
Completely. Most definitely. That's a part of everything we doing. That's a part of color. That's a part of the message. But yeah, like to put Colored out, knowing that this was just like, I'm gonna just jab y'all, like, let me just, not get up. You feel me? Like now I'm gonna put you down. Like that was the intentional thing. I knew Color, like songs like Mufasa and things like, they weren't gonna be easy to digest, but the people that were able to digest it were gonna be fed.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, give me the breakdown on the name Colored, and obviously we know that is an old way that old people would refer to black people. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like calling Asian people Oriental. It's like a very dated, like borderline racist thing to say. You know what I'm saying? But what is the the way it's spelled? Kind of break down the meaning of that.
Yeah. So it was just when before quarantine even happened, like actually at like the beginning of this year, I just knew, like, going into this year, Octane was actually making solo music. He was the first one to start making solo music.
I remember Octane was doing all kinds of shit. He was like a photographer, and he was doing all kinds of wild shit.
He was dropping videos before shit. So yeah, like,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, back in the G, he was like dropping. He drops a couple solo videos and stuff. But saying that to say, like, coming into the year, I knew that I was like going to take these steps, and I knew that everything I was going to stand for, the brand I was going to build, had to be black as fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean? Without it being black as fuck, you know, or just being all like just extra in your face. And for me, I feel like the same way, not the same way, but how like nigga, you know, that's just a part of like the average, you know, color melanoids vernacular that lives in the United States. Like, to me, I wanted to make the word color be used in a better light. Like, not that niggas used in a better light, but it's just used more freely than what it was like, the way it was created, you know? And so I feel like colored of all things, because it's an actual beauty in being colored. Like, that's not a bad, like, nigger is some bullshit you, like, created, or like a word you just, you know, whatever. But being colored, I actually get charged from the sun. This is actually a superpower I have. It's not a bad thing. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, melanin is your superpower.
I win being colored. You know what I mean? It's not even like that's just not a science. We're not even talking like opinion. So that was something that just like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna finesse that. And just the CLRD was just, you know, it was God, man. The branding, like all that shit was just like coming to me. I wasn't even asking for it. Once I just got in harmony and like got on the path, it literally just started falling. I was just trusting my God feeling, you know, no gut feelings, God feeling.